And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. This return makes it up to the 25. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Rocco 80. Trap 60. Mustang 19. Good.
Throwing on their first play. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
7 Pirates.
To the air, 3rd long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it's going to be Vikings football. First and 10 now from the 30. First carry here for Aaron Jones. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. DJ Reed brings him down that time. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Escapes the pocket. Pass complete, that's Devin Duvernay. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They go play action here. Headed out right. That's completed right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go.
From the 19. He brings it in. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's second and goal. Now it's Dobbs. Dumps it off to his running back. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force the punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Do we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right, because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league, and the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Right, ready to send this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Let's go now.
Throwing here, Ritter. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Cowboy 80.
They give on second to Hall. No one around. He's got space. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
This is reeled in by Wilson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 43. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense up to the line fast.
60, 60, go.
Throwing now off play action. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Buying some time left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Set, go.
Looking to throw, Dobbs. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Minnesota. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Right, ready to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready, ready.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Ritter setting up to throw. Lays out left side and gets it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Hall takes it straight ahead. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Set.
Throwing from the gun here. He's on the move. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Dallas Turner there to bring him down.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Set. Viking 18.
Hall running between the tackles. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Here we go. Go.
They just get the play on. Throw caught at the 6. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 2-score game early. More from MetLife coming right up. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone. They'll run here, it's Hall. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
19, Tiger, 19.
Throwing off the play fake here. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. At the 20. And he makes the house call. It's a touchdown on the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Go! Panther 60, Panther 60. Check go.
Getting right back to it after that interception. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. First and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, set. Ready.
Ritter looking to throw. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Play action on 1st down. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Ready up.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Here's Dobbs. Completed over the middle. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. To the air, Dobbs. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jets parlay the interception into points. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets get it back to a 14-point game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10. Here's Jones. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. Working inside the red zone. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Dobbs now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Smith able to put it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with the high percentage make.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. And up.
Fakes the handoff. Now to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they'll be at midfield here as he gets out of bounds. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
They go play action on 1st. Hits him on the out route. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
60 Bobcat. Let's go now.
From the 29. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw now, it's Ritter. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On first down, here comes Hall. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
60 Eagles, 19 Lions. Ready?
From the 17. Complete to Braylon Allen. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
On the set.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Set up.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
60 by 6. 60 by 6.
Hall gets it again on 2nd down. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes them to 3rd and 5.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Set. Buffalo 18. Street. Street. Set up. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
Ritter. Escapes out to the left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And they'll try to build on that big stop.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Everly's kick is good. And the gap closes to 14 points.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready.
First throw for the backup now. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by TJ Reed. And the Jets take possession of the football.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
They've got a man in motion.
18, Pioneer.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Everly's kick is good, and that'll get him back to 11. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 31. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pass is caught, it's T.J. Hawkinson. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Let's go.
Doms escapes the pocket, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set. Trap 60, trap 60.
Putting a receiver in motion. They start the half with a give to Hall. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Viking 18.
Now Ritter. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. This is ahead for about 5. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. 3rd down give to Hall. Escapes a defender. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Go now. 7 Pirates.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Wilson's got it. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now.
Nice
from the 43. Pulled in by Allen on the sideline. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Set up. 79 Broncos. Set up.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Here we go. Set.
It's Hall on the carry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Ready. 70 range. 70 range. Ready. Go. Hup.
Ritter looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Set. Ready. Pass through 11. Pass through 11. Set. Go.
And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets start the second half with some needed points. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Now the Jets keeping the offense on the field. They're going to go for 2.
60 back.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They give to Jones, right side. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Staying on the ground with Jones. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Throwing his Doms. McLaughlin there to bring it in. Racing down the left side. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings push the lead up to 12. Right, ready to send this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
At the 60, at the 60. Warriors 70. Say, hey! 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Ritter setting up to throw. Hits his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Hut, hut.
Throwing here, Ritter. Finds his target, Hall. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go. Go.
Ritter to throw. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
And he's brought down for a loss. That's the end of the third on Sunday night. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Jones once more. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pass is caught by Addison. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the 1st. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go now.
Running right, this is Jones. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Counter play, Jones. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He's stopped at the 17. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here's Dobbs now. The back grabs it. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings go up by 19. Right, ready to send this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Here we go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space.
That's complete inside the 35. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Finds him over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st down from the red zone. He's on the move. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
60 Eagles. Set.
They go play action here. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Jets shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Dump off to his fullback. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Let's go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by DJ Reed. Well, no matter the outcome today, partner, I think we can all agree it's been very exciting watching him throw the ball. He's found the end zone 4 times, but he's now given it away 3 times as well.
Yeah, if he were a golfer, his scorecard would be fascinating because a bunch of birdies, but these bogeys and double bogeys he's got to eliminate. Yeah. It's really been high risk, high reward through the air. And you never want to slow a quarterback down in that production he's found with his aggressiveness, but you've also got to find a way.
Big game downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Second and 6 coming up here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Vikings with a 5-point lead. First down, ball at the 36. From the gun, Jones gets it. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
He's got him. That's Addison. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. He'll throw it. Has the connection to Jones. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
There we go, set. Hey, check that, street.
Now a give running right. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The defense takes its third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. He'll look to throw it. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. To throw. Getting out to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think, a yard or two short of the 20 here.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's first down. Now to throw. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks a little short of that 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Here he is to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's first down. Looking to throw it. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So second down coming up. Here he is to throw. That could looks, it's intercepted. And the Vikings make the play that should win them this game.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Right up the gut. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football.